Take me to that place called Wonderland. Take me to that place where pain doesn't stand.
Hey guys, Finn here, that is FY Dublin, and I hope you all have an amazing weekend. Okay, so before we get into this video, let me just quickly say thank you very much for the subscribers. I'm almost at 50 subscribers, so if we could get that within the next week, that would be amazing. So if everyone who watches this video could just share the video, that would be amazing, and subscribe yourself if you're not, you won't regret it. Yeah, I wanted to get you guys more involved, and I did get a suggestion to do a team of the best Southampton players. So a team that Southampton could have had if they didn't give away their best players, and it's quite interesting to look at, and I was surprised to see some of these names here. Okay, so obviously follow my Facebook or my Instagram to see just to see when I do upload and stuff like that, and if you are subscribed, hit that bell notification to be notified as soon as I do upload. Okay, now let's start off with goalkeeper. Goalkeeper is Stekelenburg, I think that's how you pronounce it. He, of course, I wouldn't say he's better than Southampton's current goalkeeper, Fraser Foster, so obviously this is just out of all the goalkeepers that they have had, probably one of the best ones. Dutch goalkeeper, he is at Everton, obviously benched under Pickford. He was obviously at Southampton, but not anymore. Was a big role in Dutch goalkeeper and Dutch defence and all of that. But sadly he is out because Sillerson happens to be a better keeper. The Barcelona and Netherlands goalkeeper is better than him. So sadly Stekelenburg misses out on playing with the new Ronald Koeman team that features Depay. And obviously the next player I'm going to mention on this list, Virgil van Dijk, obviously the Netherlands captain. I think probably the best defender in the world at the moment. I would say I am obviously a Manchester United fan, but I have to say Virgil van Dijk is probably the best defender in the world at the moment. I don't think many people could argue against it. Virgil van Dijk obviously started off Celtic and then moved to Southampton, where he was obviously probably their best player, and yeah, I think he's come a very long way, and he is the player I think that has changed Liverpool around completely. I think he was the final piece of the puzzle. Obviously Alisson came in after that, but Virgil van Dijk was so crucial in that role at Liverpool, and yeah, he obviously scored last night in Netherlands game, the time of recording, so yeah, well done to him and everything he has done to achieve what he has done. I mean, he hasn't gotten any silverware, but I can definitely see him getting some silverware in the future. Now, of course, his centre-back partnership would be Toby Alderweireld, obviously Spurs defender, and yeah, I think he was going to make a huge money move to Manchester United over the last transfer window, but obviously didn't. Alderweireld is a very good defender in the Premier League as a total, but yeah, obviously he's had quite an accomplished career. He's been at teams like Ajax, he's been at, I believe, Atletico Madrid as well, and yeah, I think that defensive partnership could be extremely dangerous. Two huge, really tall, really strong, really capable defenders there for Southampton that they have missed out on, which is a pity. Now left and right back, let's start left back, would be Luke Shaw, obviously still young, but sadly he has been out from injury for quite a long time because of that tragic leg break, but he is back now, and in my opinion he's been the best left back in the Premier League so far this season, in my opinion, from what I've seen. Yeah, he's really showed himself worth it, and yeah, best to the future for him for England, and obviously it's a pity Southampton let him go. Right back would of course be Nathaniel Klein, also a Liverpool player, and one thing you're going to notice is over half these players have played for Liverpool, or around like half these players have played for Liverpool, which just shows that these players actually do have something, and they just need a really big club to push out what they do have. Nathaniel Klein, obviously right back, now at loan with Bournemouth from Liverpool, and it's a pity because he's also been a bit of a shame for Liverpool because of injuries and that. But otherwise, yeah, he did play at Southampton, and it is a pity that he had to move. My midfield has to have Wanyama from Spurs, the strong Kenyan. Obviously, has to have Schneiderlin. He was at a stage they play off the season. Obviously, now plays for Everton and did play at Manchester United for a tiny bit. And their main centre attacking mid has to be Tadic, who is currently at Ajax, the squad that did beat Real Madrid. He is the top scorer in the Champions League so far this season, ahead of the likes of Lionel Messi, Lewandowski, Ronaldo, all the big names. So that's really impressive to see. So well done to him. That's not bad at all. Okay, front three. Obviously, I have Oxlade-Chamberlain on the right. He spent almost his whole career at Arsenal, and it's a pity he didn't get anything out of that at all, really, if you think about it. Started off at Southampton, but now he is at Liverpool as well, Oxlade-Chamberlain, so that's quite funny how things end up turning out. The whole Liverpool to Southampton thing, I don't know what it is. It's like they farm their players from Southampton and then, all ready for the picking at Liverpool. So it's quite an interesting tactic. Left wing, obviously, Gareth Bale hasn't shown what he needed to at Real Madrid in recent years. I still think he has a special something, but he's seriously going to have to push. And now that Zinedine Zidane's back, we'll have to see what they can accomplish at Real Madrid. Gareth Bale obviously started his career as a defender and moved up to attack, and played for Spurs as well. I think Gareth Bale definitely is a really great world-class player, but hasn't shown what he has been able to, sadly, because of injury. Okay, now my main striker up in front is going to be Sadio Mane. I'm just playing him in striker because I feel like it. I think he would do well as a striker. I could have put Bale there anyway. But Sadio Mane definitely doing very well for Liverpool. I think he was a very great signing for them. I'm not sure how. It's very sad that Southampton have lost all these players, and it's quite sad looking at the squad because it's a really, really good squad. And Southampton, you've messed up. But otherwise, just honourable mentions quickly. Lovren, self-proclaimed best defender in the world there. I put Lallana at Liverpool as well, and Theo Walcott, who spent almost his whole life at Arsenal and now is at Everton. And Theo Walcott, Lallana, Lovren, those are my honourable mentions. And otherwise, guys, tell me what you think about the squad and what squad do you think I should do next. I'd really appreciate hearing about that. Otherwise, as I said, subscribe, comment, like, all of that good stuff. I might do an Ajax one next, best players who've left Ajax, or even Atletico Madrid. I'd be interested to do those kinds of ones. But otherwise, guys, this has been Finn here. That is FYWN. Cheers.
I knew it, I am just going to cool it.